go ahead and bolting up everything. It is a snowy day in the southeast. I got my tea. A bit chilly. I got a little heater blowing on me right here. Keep things a bit warm. So yeah, let's get this thing mounted up and get this thing on the engine stand, shall we? Yay! Seatbelts, so strong. Something I did not anticipate was this. So we stop the bleeding. Over here. Hate making messes like this. Alright, so I gotta get this V18, which is my future prospect motor that I plan on doing later on. I need to get this to storage because I'm not gonna be touching this for a while. So I need to get this Junkyard D16 into my work area so I can start tearing that down, but I also still need to get this D16 seized up in my CRX out. So, all my bearings are here now. I had to go pick up some assembly lube, so I got that. My thrust bearings here. Let's see here. Okay. So I'm gonna clean my main bearings first. Jesus. And the reason why I use brake cleaner is because it dries very fast. And it's very good for cleaning grime and burnt on stuff. So got that done, clean off all that. Next I'll put assembly lube. Just put a nice little streak of assembly lube on the bearing itself. The reason why I like to keep all my boxes or crap like this. Okay, I'm going to spray down my crankshaft. All the journals, making sure they're nice and clean. And I don't think there's no such thing as too much lube. Up. Next I'm going to put my timing belt tensioner on. Alright. So it's going to fit into that little key spot right there. Then I'm going to put my bolt in. I'm going to keep it loose because I'm going to have to adjust it later. Alrighty. Then I'm going to add my spring. Just like that. Yay! So that part's done. So we're getting there. We're getting all this stuff done. See, it's at top dead center. I'm going to keep it like that. Water pump's on, oil pump's on. Alright. Only thing left now is putting the head on. Finished up the bottom end. Done with put the main bearings in, rod bearings in. Got the pump, oil pump, water pump, tensioner, all that done on the bottom block. So we're finished with that area. Now, I got one more week. Luckily, so everything got pushed back a week as far as the racing is concerned. So this weekend is actually was originally date for the autocross, but due to some issues with the venue, the solo chair pushed everything back a week. So I got one more week to put this thing together. So it's Thursday, and I'm going to go ahead and finish putting the head back together. I want to replace my valve stems. At least I might, while the valves are out, I might clean those up. We'll see how they look like. I might just touch them up a little bit, but we'll go from there. But right now I'm going to clean the head a little bit. Get that done. I'll pull my camshaft out. Again, this is a single over cam, so there's not two, but I want to kind of keep them together, so I'm not going to take a whole lot apart. I just want to take camshafts and the rockers off, and then I'll just start taking apart the springs and go from there. So, and then I'll replace my valve stems and then be done with it. All right, well, that's it. Let's get to it, shall we? So what I'm doing is basically hitting the spring down, I'm jarring this thing, and then my keepers that are right here are getting shot up in here, and this is a magnet. And it's going to catch everything. I just got to make sure I take my pieces out each time. I'm going to start removing my valves. So basically I'm going to write them down right here. So we got done and done. Alright, we got that done. Now my bathroom cells, these are probably like super hard. So far they're all looking very well. So keep on trucking. I need to start putting valve stem seals on. I place it on top. I put this on there and push till I hear a click. Just like that. So I got all laid out. Now I'm going to go and push them all in. I feel a click. Click. Alright. Alright, so all those are in. Now that's done. Now what we're going to do is put the valves in and the springs. I forgot to hit the record button on when I put the head on. My bad. So I pretty much talked my way through that one by myself. Sorry about that, guys. So that's done. Alright, so the intake. So I cleaned off this. Then I went and put my gasket on. we go. So once I start cleaning and I start seeing something that's starting to come off, I'm like, well, if this came off, well, I should go on to the next spot. Wow, this part's coming off, but I have to scrub a little bit extra harder. So now I'm going on to the next part. So then it's just a never-ending cycle. I was like, oh man, look, there's a corner piece right there. It's a little smudge of dirt. Maybe I should get that too. You're probably thinking, why are you putting the cover on and you haven't even started the motor yet? Well, first off, I'm very confident in this. I know what I'm doing. I got everything lined up. I am good. This thing will crank up the first time it goes around. No questions, no buts. It will spin over. It will get combustion. I have full confidence in my work. It will be done. It will crank first time around. Should I have spun it 2 or 3 times before? Yes. Will I? No. I know it's going to be good. Alright, so I'm going to start putting this thing back together. So the last few touches here, I'm going to put my alternator back on. I'm putting my bracket here, I'm putting my oil filter back on. Just like so. There we go. Down. So really the only thing left now is to put the flywheel and clutch on and I think attach the transmission. Now get the flywheel on.